Welcome viewers to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. So I had been debating with myself as to whether I should do a playthrough of this game or not, and I figured, why not? I'm a huge fan of the Shin Megami Tensei series. So one thing for sure, I'm going to get this out of the way. There's going to be a huge abundance of jump cuts, mainly because I don't want to bore you guys with dialogue and all that stuff. So the intro on my emulator has frame rate issues. Like, it'll skip for some reason. So, sadly enough, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to skip it. Sorry. I wish I could stay with you guys and, watch it. A group of people are assembled in a giant conference room. They are talking amongst themselves while staring at a large monitor. Everything you hear in this mission of the Schwarzwelt joint project should remain, as always, secret. The civilian populace is still unaware. Our information control program is going smoothly. We're just in time for the broadcast. The news should be reporting exactly what we want. One monitor is showing a news update. A new weapon seems to have been used in the increasingly prolonged Eastern European hostilities. Oh, jeez. Despite our choice of viewing, the topic of discussion today is not our control of the news. We're here to discuss the newly received data. This is what it looks like inside that thing? But that's ridiculous. How could there be a battlefield in there? So yeah, there's this whole battlefield or something. The news continues to drone on in the background. A string of lootings is plaguing many areas of Central and South America, suffering from shortages. Oh jeez, that's grim. But look, this can't possibly be an inaccurate depiction of the interior. This is a shopping mall, for God's sake. Someone must have gotten the signals crossed. Oh, no, they haven't. Police have yet to name, I messed up. Police have yet to name a suspect in the recent sex murders in Tokyo. Oh, jeez, nice. The unmanned probes we sent don't seem to be doing the job, though no vehicle has gotten in intact. What is this, some sort of red light district? Wrong data or not, I found this in very poor taste. Devastating pollution throughout Central Asia is sparking off riots and protests. Speaking of devastating, they're predicting unchecked growth until it swallows the entire world. Waste material, sludge, nonsense. We still don't know what that land in the South Pole looks like. Now for more on the giant ferromagnetic blizzard occurring close to the South Pole. All nations with nearby bases have been reviewing their options in light of its tremendous force. A joint decision was reached and carried out today to temporarily withdraw from the bases. Yes, withdrawn. We can't very well say the bases are simply gone, can we? If word of that got out, there'd be a panic. And if they knew it was growing, I shudder to think. Horrifying to think of them going in there, is it? They may be equipped with next-generation technology and equipment, but still. Be that as it may, our decision cannot be overturned. We have no other way but to send humans in to investigate. Our only choice is to go into the Schwarzwelt. Alrighty. Hopefully that weighed down the plotline. So one thing I like about this game is that it has fully animated cutscenes, which was pretty unique at the time for the DS era. Mainly because you couldn't run run all these crazy cutscenes. I don't know. I'm just talking all crazy. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do a jump cut and have this skip. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do a jump cut. I can just skip it all together. What am I thinking? Alrighty. It's almost time to go into the Schwarzwelt, isn't it? Men and women of the investigation team, we at the Schwarzwelt Joint Project will be praying for you on behalf of all of humanity. It's in your hands now, Commander Gore. Be safe and make sure you complete your mission. Of course, we'll take care of it. Now that guy looks like Keith David would voice him. I think that's his name, Keith David. He's that guy that voiced he voiced Anderson in Mass Effect. You should know who he is. Then I look forward to good news from you upon your arrival. Excuse me, and excuse me with my blabbering. Alright crew, your attention please. We will arrive at our destination, the Schwarzwelt, in 30 minutes. Our mission at the Schwartzville investigation team is about to get underway. I realize you were selected on short notice and came from all over the globe to be part of this, but it's only going to be harder from here on out, so get used to it. Fortunately, you're all the elite of your respective nations' service. You can handle this. Fail. Nice. I clicked Z on that. I clicked start instead of Z. Nice. If we all lend each other our support, and work as a team, this mission will go smoothly. Enough pep talk, though. It's time for our last formal briefing before entry. First, to tell us about the land we're about to enter, the Schwartzvelt. I'd like to introduce you all to First Lieutenant Zelenin. There she is. Hello, everyone. If I may have your attention, please. I am First Lieutenant Zelenin. For those of you I haven't already met, the pleasure is mine. God, I can't speak. I will now explain what observed data we have on the Schwartzvelt's inner structure. The Schwartzvelt is a natural phenomenon that arose in the South Pole some months ago. But this phenomenon is one of a kind. We have nothing of its like to compare it to. You may have heard false reports that it is a giant blizzard, but in truth, it is an unknown spatial anomaly that destroys and absorbs its surroundings as it enlarges. When it first appeared, it was a cylinder only 1 meter in diameter that stretched the sky. Since then, it has spread radially, surrounding observation bases and any investigators at Pole. Today, it occupies a sizable footprint with a radius of several hundred kilometers. As we speak, the Schwartzvelt continues to expand. If we cannot engineer a reversal of the process, then it will inevitably swallow the Earth. Oh, geez, that's scary to think about. According to data retrieved from the unmanned probes dispatched prior to this investigation, there is a several thousand-meter wall surrounding the Schwartzvelt's outer rim. This barrier is a plasma cloud that dismantles all approaching objects at a molecular level. You may be surprised to learn that the interior contains parallel universes or other dimensions. Unfolding within the anomaly is a bizarre landscape we've had a hard time getting readings on. This is due to some sort of property the interior has that repels forward bodies. Whatever this property is, it's destroyed each and every unmanned probe we sent in. And that's what we know in a nutshell. It paints a bleak picture for our mission, no matter how one interprets it. But as many of you know, we have effective ways of dealing with each of those obstacles. I can't speak today. The Joint Project assembled its team and equipment based on the data we collected so far. I am certain that if we all work as one, we can carry out our duties safely and efficiently. This concludes my report. Thank you for that clear and concise explanation, Lieutenant Zelenin. Now Arthur will confirm our mission. He'll be the one managing the assignments and duty roster. Hello, Schwartzvelt Investigation Team. I am the Command Unit Arthur. I will support you by coordinating our systems with those of the other ships to devise a strategy. As you can see, Arthur is an administrative program with a pseudo-personality. It may feel strange to take orders from him at first, but you'll quickly get used to it. Oh, he's like Edie from Mass Effect. Please continue, Arthur. This team's mission is to conduct a detailed investigation of the Schwartzvelt's inner structure. The Schwartzvelt Joint Project is currently reviewing plans to destroy the anomaly. However, due to a lack of data, no sound plan for its definitive elimination has been submitted. If your investigation sheds new light on the Schwartzvelt, the Joint Project should have little difficulty in devising and executing a plan to destroy it. Lieutenant Zelenin's briefing may have caused some pessimism. To investigate the Schwartzvelt's interior may seem an impossible feat at first, but with the amphibious assault ship we are all currently aboard, our mission becomes feasible. This next-generation amphibious assault ship uses a plasma engine to penetrate... Okay. Alright, blah blah blah. Right. He's just giving details about the ship, nothing important. The investigation team is composed of 4 next-generation amphibious assault ships. Our ship, which is in command of the overall mission, is Ship 1, the Red Sprite. Ship 3, the Elf, houses many scientists who will be pivotal in our research. Ships 2 and 4, the Blue Jet and Gigantic, will serve as combat support should emergencies arise. I will be aboard Ship 3, the Elf. A detailed survey of the anomaly previously impossible with the unmanned probes. This is our duty. I look forward to all of your support. As mentioned in Lieutenant Zelenin and Arthur's report, we carry with us some very serious gear. With all the ships working in tandem, investigating that place is far from impossible. Our mission may be to challenge the unknown, but we can make of it a unique experience of saving mankind and go home proud of what we've done. Yes, sir. Let's see here. We have a few visiting team members handpicked by the UN for this investigation. I see some of you haven't finished your introductions. Commander Gore is now looking at me. Welcome, another American? Why don't you get up in front of the group and introduce yourself? Please choose the name that you will be called. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use my mouse pad. Hold on. J. There we go. Mainly because I was playing Devil Survivor and I had lots of trouble. Well, not lots of trouble with the keyboard, but it was lagging and all that. So, surprisingly enough, my last name can fit. Surprisingly enough, my last name can actually fit on here. Oh my god. I can show you guys. Like, if I ever played Devil Survivor 1 or 2, my last name would not fit on there at all. I tried it. So I had to like shorten my last name to Flan, and it just looked and felt awkward, just having my last name being referred to as Flan. So thankfully, I can now put my second name as that. Alrighty. Thank you, crewman Flanagan. You will serve on this ship, the Red Sprite, under my command. You've been assigned to be part of the strike team. Strike team members have military experience just like yours. You'll be the ones out in the field. I expect you and your teammates to act according to the code of conduct. Commander Gore holds out his right hand, and I'll shake his hand. I've heard a lot about your service record. I expect much from you. Commander Gore took... Alright. Strike team members, your briefing isn't quite through yet. Meet me at the deck. Those assigned to other duties, take your places aboard your respective ships. Okay. Okay. Oh, great. It just had to lag. Nice. Thank you. Alrighty. So he wants to speak to us at the deck. Alright, you know what? I'm going to cut the video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Nothing eventful happened, but hopefully the next video should bring something bigger and better. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything.